All right, what is up, guys? Lynn Ray here. Today I want to show you how to make a basic web page using HTML. Now, the reason I'm using only HTML is because at this point in my knowledge base, I'm only really familiar with HTML. I'm still in my process of learning all the other languages, the CSS, the JavaScript, and things like that for front-end development. So today I will do that primarily to demonstrate just basic web page building with HTML, and also to for those people who've never seen it done before, and also to reinforce these concepts into my brain and to ensure that I know them. So I won't be using notes. I do have a little sheet here, but this is just, it's got a little few information so that I remember the exact order that things go in. So all right, so when we're building an a web page, we're at this point in time, 2018, we're using HTML5. So depending on the version of HTML you're using, there's different handles that you would use, but 2018, everyone, the world is using HTML5, so I will go ahead and do that. And so this is the designation for HTML5. So it's basically DOC, TYPE, and HTML. So that's pretty much it. So down here as well, I've got I put a little cheat sheet here. This is basically my YouTube page, my Instagram. This is basic GitHub, and then my email address for my website. I've actually gone through and I actually have an actual website. It's not built yet, but I do have a domain name, and it's on a server. So that's what we'll be doing right now. So you'll be with me as I slowly build up my web page, as I learn more and more concepts as far as web development. You will be able to see that and see that page bloom into whatever it is I decide to make it. So again, going back to here, we are using HTML5. So this is the, I guess, I don't know what the term it would be, but this is the reference to let the web server know that we're using HTML5. All right, so the next thing we want to do is HTML. And so I like to do my, my closing tags right afterwards, just so I don't forget. And so that's why I do that. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the head here because I want to show, here I'll tell you in a second here. So TITLE. So what's going to happen here is you're actually going to see what this does. It's pretty cool. I spelled right wrong, but we'll do that and go back. So I'm going to save it, and I'm going to show you what happens when you pull this up. So basically, this in the head, actually let me close that out so we be proper here. With Sublime Text, you just saw that there, but it autofills. And I don't really like that too much, especially at my point in the learning process. I'm still learning all these concepts, and so it fills it in there. And it doesn't allow me a chance to put my information in there, which is good when you're a better developer. But at this point, I'm still learning, so I want to physically do that. So I'll have to probably go through these tools and turn that autofill thing off. I just haven't done that yet. So I'll show you here what's going to happen now that I have the head section here and I have the title. So this title is not actually going to be on the page. You'll see in a second here. So I'm going to go ahead and open up a browser here. And so this is all those random web pages that I have down there. But as you can see, it says Lynn Ray's Ride homepage. Lynn Ray's Ride homepage. So this information is this information. If I were to put, just put anything, XXXX, and save, and then go ahead and do that. And now, as you can see, it's XXX, it's all there. All right, so, but I don't want that. Oh, what happened? So something happened here. Let's go ahead and open recent test. Boom, there we go. So let's go ahead and close that out. Save it. I'm getting all these emails everywhere. Oh my gosh. All these quotes and stuff. All right, so now that we have our title page here, excuse me, our title, we're going to go ahead and we're going to start on the body of this web page. UI. So obviously you want to have your opening tag, and I again like to do the closing tags as well. And there it is, auto-correcting, auto-filling for me. So here's the body of the web page. So in the body is what's actually going to be showing on the web page. So I'm going to put, or theoretically, right? Obviously this is showing, but it's not within the body. But that's the way it's supposed to be, is whatever's in the body is what actually shows. So I'm going to go into the body, and I want to give my page a banner on the top, which is going to have my my name, Lynn Ray's Rides. So it's the name of the web page, so everyone can see. And then I'm also going to have my YouTube page under it, or link to my YouTube page under it, a link to my Instagram under it, and also a contact me button, which will open up your email provider, and you can send me an email, right? And so that's, again, this is all basic stuff, but it's kind of where I'm at right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a header on there. So in HTML5 you have 6 headers. H1 is the largest header, so it's usually the biggest header, down to H6, which is the smallest header. So I'm going to use H1 for my my name here. So I'm going to put it all caps. And raise right, and then I'm going to go ahead and close that out. Oops. / and H1. There it is again. And under that, what I'm going to do is I have a little quote. So one of my favorite rappers, J. Cole, and you guys have probably heard of him if you listen to rap. J. Cole has a song, and one of the quotes in this, one of the sayings in this song is "This is my canvas." And so this actually is my canvas. So I'm going to put that there just because I actually like that song. And let's get it in all caps here. H2, and then this is my canvas. All right, and so we're going to obviously close that out. H2 again. And so underneath that, so what's going to happen, it'll say Lynn Ray's Ride here, and directly under it, it'll have "This is my canvas." And because I'm using H1 actually provides an actual break. So it provides a page break. Oh, excuse me, not a page break, a line break. And so H1 here will be on one line, and then H2 will be on the next line. Now I'm going to add an H3. And in my H3, I'm actually going to have my YouTube page. page. Let's see, what else do I want? I want my Instagram, and then I want a contact me. All right, so all 3 of these things will actually be on the same line. So I'm going to close that out right now. H3, and that's it. So that's pretty much what I'm going to do there, and then I'm going to add a horizontal rule. A horizontal rule basically is a horizontal line going from one end of the screen to the next. And I will do that, and that's just an HR. And it doesn't, in HR, a horizontal rule does not require a closing tag. So that's good. It's very few tags. There aren't a lot of tags that don't require a closing tag. So that's my closing tag that's my there. And then what I want to do now is I actually want to add a paragraph. So in HTML, paragraph, a P is the sign for paragraph, and again, as always, I like to add my closing tag there as well. I'm going to put that there. All right, so my closing tag, and here I would normally put my let's say I would put like an intro, hi, my name is Lynn Ray, blah blah blah, I've done this, and this, I've been coding for 5,000 years, etc., etc. I'm not going to do that right now, so actually right now I'm just going to go here to the website and And you've probably heard of lorem ipsum. It's just filler text, right? And so I'm just going to go ahead and find some filler text. All right, so let's go. Oops, I'm not sure why that does that. So this is lorem ipsum and some other, I don't know. So that's lorem ipsum. So I'm going to go ahead and, all right. And as you can see, I just refreshed, but nothing happened. That's because I didn't save here. So I'm going to save there. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and put that lorem ipsum down there, which is just filler text, right? When I get a chance, I'll go ahead and put all my information in there. I'm not sure why this keeps doing that. I'll go ahead and put all my information in there. And what else should I put here? So next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and, oops. All right, so next I'm going to get I'm just going to do another header. So it'll be an H3. Let's just do an H3. And it's a saying we used to say back in the days, and so I won't get all into that. But basically the saying is aim high. And so that's that. So I'm going to save. And I'm going to show you exactly what this web page looks like now. So right now, this is what the web page looks like. Nope. Because I have Latin here, it asks me. So very basic, but what I want to do right now is I'm actually going to put this Lynn raised right in the center. Actually, I'm going to put all of this, all of this information here in the center here. I'm going to add a hyperlink. And I'm also going to put this in the center as well. And I'm going to add hyperlinks to YouTube, Instagram, and Contact Me. Pretty cool so far, very basic, but this is an actual website. This is the skeleton of a website. So let's go back here. All right, so let's go ahead. And so I've already, this, in order to put this in the center, you need to use different attributes. So, and for that, it's actually a line. So I'm going to put a line, quotations, center, and then same thing here. A line, oops. Quotations, and center. And if you want to put it on the right, you would actually put right, but by default, it puts it to the left. You can actually put left there as well. It wouldn't really do much because it's already by default there. If you had it in if you had it as a particular section of the web page, you could, move it to the left of that. And so, anyways, but that's getting a little bit more into it. So right now, align center. I'm going to do the same thing for here. Center, boom, I'm going to save it, and then let's go ahead and refresh here, and you'll see all that moves to the center. Now, nope. I'm going to go back here. I forgot to do that too. Align. So align center. So all that's there. So next thing I want to do is I actually want to make these YouTube link, this YouTube, Instagram, and Contact Me a hyperlink. So how do I do that? I want to use an anchor. So anchor is basically, okay, before I get into that though, okay, I'll do this first. So I want to make an anchor, all right? And then I'm going to use my little cheat sheet because I put this down here earlier so I didn't have to go back and find it or have to type it in there. So boom, that there, quotations, close that anchor. And I want to show you something here. Close that anchor there. All right, so I'm going to save it and watch what happens here. So it's all going to move to the center there. So when I click on YouTube, notice what happens. It closes my home page here. I don't want that to happen. I want to go back here. So I'm going to go ahead and add something here. It's another attribute here, and it's called a target. So basically, it's just a target attribute equals quotations, and then you want to have it open up in a blank sheet. Right, oops. blank sheet, quotations, and then a space just to make everything pretty. Well, not pretty, but make everything function. I'm going to save it, and now watch what happens. Now, oh, what happened? Did I not do that right? Oh, I messed something up. Something's not correct. So target equals underscore blank align center. Oh, that's why. So I'm going too quick. So that's a lesson for coding. You know, take your time. Don't go freaking nuts. So the reason that it didn't work is because I had it actually in the header tag and not the actual anchor. So the anchor is not seeing it. So I want to put target here, and then it's underscore blank and quotations, and then another space, and that makes it active. Press save there, and then I'm going to go ahead and do that, and now we should have good progress here. Perfect. So there we go. So now we have my home page open here, and then the new YouTube page opens up. So that link works properly. And we'll go back to here. I'm going to do the same thing. And also notice how, here, I'm going to put a little, notice how all of these are all on the same line. So I don't remember if I said it earlier, but when you have a header or a head tag or header tag, it puts line breaks, right? And so, but since all of these are all in the same header, it keeps them all on the same line. All right, so let's go back to there, Instagram. And so I'm going to go ahead and put an anchor for Instagram, but I'm first going to go put a target there to open up a blank page, because I want my page to stay open. And I want it to open up a new page. And so now that I've got that, let's go back to here, copy that. And I'll go ahead and put, you know, this is just to save some time for this. This is my Instagram page, and I want to close that out. And so what's going to happen now, it's going to add in my Instagram link there. And then, since we already know what's going to happen, I'm just going to go ahead and do the anchor for my contact me. So with the contact me, since I will be using my email address, you can have it open up to another page as well. But since I'll be using my email address or an email, I'm actually going to do it a little bit. I don't have to put the target here, because it's going to basically open up whatever email service you use on your computer. If you use Macs, it'll probably open up Mail. If you use Windows, it might open up whatever it is they use on Windows. I don't remember what it's called. All right, but for here, I'm just going to do similar. So I'm still going href, and then equals and quotations. But for mail, I'm going to do mail 2, and then colon, and then I'm going to put my email address, admin at lynnraysride.com. All right. So make sure that's correct, and then my quotation to end it up, and then I want to ensure to add my closing anchor. Closing anchor is there. I'm going to save, and then we'll go back to, I'm going to close that out, go back to this page, refresh, and all of those links are active now. So this opens up a YouTube page, right? This opens up my Instagram page, right? This opens up my mail. All right, so that's it. So that's pretty much it, the page there. I'm going to go through here and just clean it up slightly. I'm going to delete all of that here. So that's boom. That's good. Anything else? Let's see. So that looks like about it. So what I would do in this portion, as I said earlier, I would just put my personal information, you know, my intro information in there, and you know, make it look nice and pretty. And so that would be my home page. And again, as I develop more and learn more, I will update this page more and more. I'll also bring you all with me to do that. That way, you know, it'd be a nice, good lesson for you and refresher for me, and I'm able to teach other people how to do it as I learn as well. So let's go ahead and make sure this is all nice and good. I'm going to move this over down here. All right, so it looks good. Oops, I thought I deleted that. Oh, I didn't save it. There we go. So now these little words should be gone in a second here. So perfect there. And so what I'll do right now is I'll actually update this, and I will put it on to my website, and it's lynnraisriot.com, and anyone can look at it, and you guys can kind of see as I build it up and improve it over time. All right, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment if you think this video was beneficial for you. It kind of give you a little knowledge, little insight into what I'll be learning, what you want to learn. Go ahead and share the video, and I will talk to you guys later. Peace.